would say yes. Okay, so welcome to Blissful Soul. My name's Caroline Stafford. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, and today I'm going to show you how to do a Reiki healing. So first of all, we start by scanning the body. We always start at the feet. And what I'm doing now is I'm checking for any coolness or any tingling, using my palm chakras. We work then clockwise around the body, feeling for any energy imbalances, anywhere we're drawn to. Again, feeling the kneecaps, this is where the energy is stored. If it feels cold, then that will say that they're low on energy. They're not too bad actually, so that's good. Okay, while I'm down the bottom of the body, I'm going to check the base, which is the Root Chakra. Again, I'm feeling for the coolness. Okay, so the base is here, which indicates that it's out, so I'm going to push that back. Tension to the knees. Okay, then I'm working further up the body, checking again for any energy imbalances around the wrists, the hands, the arms, the hips. Now I'm coming to the chakra area, so I'm going to go into the sacral, which is just below the belly button. Again, I'm feeling whether it's in alignment or whether it's out. Now, if I find that it's to the left, it means that there's a problem with a male issue. Or if I find that it's to the right, that's a female issue. Or it could be split. So it could be that there's an issue on both sides. So that's really nice and central at the moment, so that's great. I can feel it tingling my palms. So that means that the sacral chakra is okay. Go to the solar, just below the rib cage. Again, I can feel a strong tingling sensation in the centre area, which indicates to me that it's fine, so that's in place. Solar is okay. Now I'm going to go to the heart. I feel that the heart is protected. And it's slightly to the right. So as a master teacher, I'm able to move that chakra back. You can do this at level 2 as a practitioner. You'll be taught how to do that with the training. And that's firmly in place now. I'm going to put the power symbol in to seal it. Now moving on to the throat. This is where communication occurs. Usually find at times there may be blockages. Again, this is slightly to the right, so that indicates there is something that she needs to get off her chest with a female. Again, I'm moving that back into alignment. And putting the power symbol in there. I'm now checking the third eye, the brow area. It feels quite dormant at the moment. So it may be that she's protecting herself and not wanting to open up too much. So I'm just going to leave that for now. Now checking the crown area. And what What I'm doing now is I'm expanding my hands, feeling the energy vibration between my palm chakras and my client's crown. When I start to feel the tingling, that is where the energy has escaped to. And it's here. Okay, so by bouncing my chakras against her energy level, I can feel that it needs to be brought back in. She's got a very, very busy head at the moment. I'm going to bring that back through and into the crown, pushing the energy slowly back in. Taking a few moments to make sure that the energy is registering back into the crown and sealing it with a power symbol. Then carry on working, scanning around the left side of the body. Feeling again for any coolness, any tingling. I'm actually feeling something in this area, so I shall report back to that one. Again, feeling the knees if you feel that you need to have another go. Again, they feel fine. Just scanning until I end up back at the feet. I'm just going to feel the feet one last time. Yeah, just a slight leak of energy there coming from the feet. So I'm now going to report back to my client, tell her what I found. So you're a little low on energy. Your sacral and solar chakras are fine. Your heart was to the right. So I feel that there's an issue from the past that you're still dealing with a female. So the heart is protected at the moment. Again, communication, the chakra was to the right, which is a female. Again, I feel this is not a current issue, it's a past issue. So there's some things that you need to voice to allow yourself to let go, okay? The third eye is quiet at the moment because you need time for yourself, so that is fine. I'm going to leave that inactive, okay? Head very, very busy, you've got a lot of stuff going off, a lot of things to deal with, so I've put that now back into the crown. As I was working down the body, I felt something in your hip. Have you had a pain in the hip area?
A lot of pain in my lower back.
You have, right, okay, that makes sense then. And I wanted to say something about your ankle as well.
A lot of pain in my ankles.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, lovely. So we'll get that looked at for you, okay?
Thank you.
So what I'm going to do now is I'm now going to go into channel and I'm going to open my client's chakras and then go into the healing process. Okay, so I start with my feet firmly on the ground and I make sure that I am grounded. So I imagine roots growing from the bottom of my feet. I ask for protection from my guides and my angels. And then I proceed to open my client's chakras. Before I actually start, I want to say namaste to my client to thank him for working with me. Namaste. And now I'm going to go into channel, calling in my guides, my angels, and anybody here for my client's highest good and greatest benefit to come through me and deal what is right for her at this time. So now in my mind's eye, I'm going to take a step back to allow my guides and my angels to come forward to use me as their channel for this healing process. So I'm now going to open my client's chakras, starting at the root. And I'm going up through to the sacral, up through to the solar, up to the heart, up to the throat, up to the third eye in between the brow, and finally the crown. My client is now open, my guides are here, and I'm now going to go and start the healing process by working on the head. So we start by placing 2 hands on the crown, and with intention we can see in our mind's eye a bright white light coming through our crown, down our left arm and right arm, into the crown, and I want to channel that white light down the left side of my client's body, across her feet, up the right side of her body, and that's going to go up my arm, over my right shoulder, and down my leg into the earth. And now then get the next white light coming through the crown, down the left side of her body, across the feet, up the right side of her body, over my shoulder, down into the earth, and I repeat that for a good few minutes to get the energy going round. Once I'm happy that the energy is now flowing freely around my client's body, I then move into position 2 by placing my hands on the jawline. Again, making sure that I'm not covering the throat, as we don't want to block the throat area. Now imagine white light going down through the crown, out through the palm chakras and into the client's jawline. Again, do this for a few moments. And then move on to the third position, which is at the back of the head. So we gently tilt the head to the left, place our right hand underneath and bring our left hand to meet. We now again imagine the white light pulsating through the crown, down our arms, through our palm chakras and into the client's crown at the back of the head. Again, we do this for a few moments, and then we go back to position 1, which is 2 hands on top of the crown. Again, get the energy going around the body, down into the crown, and then move to position 2, which is the jawline. Next is position 3, at the back of the head. And do this in rotation for about 5 to 10 minutes. We are now going to ground our client, so we go to the bottom of the feet. You place both hands on top of the feet. Again, ensuring that our feet chakras are wide open and we are grounded. We take the white light from the universe and allow it to go down the left side of our body, down through our crown, our shoulder, into the right foot, and allow the light to travel up the right side of my client's body, going through the crown, down the left side of the body, over my shoulder and down into the earth. The next energy we take is from the earth, so we imagine the light coming up from the earth, up my left leg, it's coming up, down my left arm, and again into my client's right side. It's now travelling up the right side of her body, it's going through her crown, down the left side of her body, over my shoulder and down into the earth. We do this for about 5 minutes to ensure that our client is grounded. satisfied that my client is grounded, I am now going to go into the Reiki wave, which is a process to give my client a quick boost of energy. So while I'm actually working on the feet, I'm going to remain on the feet because this is the starting point. So what I do now is, with intention, I allow the white light to go through my crown, down both of my arms and into my client's feet, allowing the energy to travel around her body as required. After about 15 seconds, I then take my left hand and place with my right hand onto the client's foot, ensuring that one hand is on the body at all times. Again, I allow the white light to go through my palm chakras into the client's foot for about 15 seconds. Then I take my left hand, place it back on the right foot, bringing my right hand to meet my left hand. Again, allowing the energy to flow through me and into my client's foot for another 15 seconds. Keeping my left hand on the client's foot, I take my right hand and place it on her ankle. My left hand goes just above the knee. Again, I power the energy down through my palm chakras and into the client. I then take my right hand and place it on the opposite ankle and my left hand on the opposite thigh. Again, powering down for another 15 seconds. I then place my right hand just below the knee. My left hand goes to the hip. Again, powering in for another 15 seconds. Then take my right hand to the opposite calf and mirror the hip on the opposite side. Again for another 15 seconds. Going to go to the base. The right hand leaves the calf, the left hand goes behind, and I'm now feeling the energy of where the base is. It is here, so that indicates the base is low. Now going to push that back up to the knees, and that locks that firmly into place. Now take my left hand out to the sacral and allow my right hand to bounce with my left to feel the energy between the base and the sacral, and take my right hand out of the body and onto the sacral, powering down the energy into the sacral chakra. Then take my left hand out of the body to the solar plexus just below the breastbone. Again, feeling the energy between the chakras. Take my right hand out of the body to meet my left hand at the solar. Again, powering the energy down for another 15 seconds. I then take my left hand out of the body to meet the heart chakra. Again, feeling the energy between both chakras. The right hand comes out from the solar to meet the heart, powering down. My left hand comes out of the body to the throat. The heart and the throat pulsate between the hands. And take the right hand out to meet the throat. That concludes the Reiki wave, but as I'm still in the healing process, I'm now going to work on the areas that I feel need work. So I'm going to put my hand on the solar. I'm also going to put my left hand on the crown. Allowing the energy to flow between the crown and the heart and the solar plexus, the throat and the third eye. Allowing the energy to go where it is required at this time. I'm now going to place both hands onto the solar to increase the energy and power down the light of the energy into the chakra. Now I'm going to go down to the knees to put further energy into the knees, because this is where the energy is stored. I'm going to power down into both the knees. I'm now going to move to the left ankle, and I'm going to place one hand on the ankle and one hand on the base of the foot to allow the energy to go where it is required. Now moving up to the hip, and I'm going to place both hands onto the hip. Again, allowing the white light to flow through me and my palm chakras into my client. The energy will go where it is needed. Again, make sure that you are grounded at all times. Your feet chakras are open and that you are grounded and protected. Now I'm going to take my left hand and place onto the right hip to allow the energy to flow through both my hands and into the areas required. Again, be aware of your posture, bend your knees and don't strain your back. Lean into your client as you need to. Now, as the heart is protecting itself, I'm not going to go to the heart today. I'm going to leave that and just concentrate on the areas of weakness which I found when I was scanning. Now happy that the chakras are now in alignment, apart from the heart chakra which I am leaving. I'm now going to go back to the crown and just spend a few moments letting that energy flow around the body and go where it is needed. Happy that my client has all areas dealt with, and I am now going to proceed to close down. So placing my hands on her shoulders, I first of all, before I detach from the chakras, I am going to thank my guides for coming through today and helping me. I'm now going going to close down the chakras for my client, starting at the root, up to the sacral, up to the solar, up to the heart, up to the throat, up to the third eye, and finally the crown. I say namaste to my client to thank her for working with me, and I now disconnect from her energy field by cutting ties. So with feet apart, I go below the knees and above the crown to ensure that all energy ties are cut between me and my client. And now tap her on the shoulder to gain the feedback. And that is the end of the session. Obviously I will give her a glass of water and talk about her experiences. Thank you for joining me.